So, how do you see your role as an executive director for the Gracepoint Foundation? What is your sole objective?
So, I mean, my sole objective for the foundation really is to bring awareness to what the organization of what Gracepoint is. And Gracepoint is a very large, the largest behavioral health organization in all of West Florida. We have 700 employees. We service and help and support in some way between 22 and 25,000 individuals each year through some aspect of our programs and services. So when you talk about mental health, when you talk about behavioral health, you just want to make it relatable to people in the community so they understand the importance of it and the impact of your work. And that's really the objective of what we're trying to do at the foundation.
Yeah, and funny enough, I think today is World Mental Health Awareness Day. I think that's correct.
The Health Awareness Day, it is.
I think I saw it on Twitter. So it's a very topical, very ingrained in our culture to try and figure out exactly how can we help people who are struggling. And there's also a stigma attached to it as well. So there's some challenges in terms of the communication to bring that to light. Do you find that as a challenge in your own right, trying to get that awareness across to a broader audience?
We do, and you said it best. There is a stigma associated with mental illness, and there's a fear there also. People really look at people who suffer, and I guess you can relate to understand that. How are you going to react if you lose a job, if you lose a loved one, if something traumatic happens to you? And that's what a lot of the folks that are experiencing a lot of the things that we talk about today, depression, anxiety, those kind of things, have experienced. And so we need to make it to where it's easy to talk about, it's safe to talk about. So we share a lot of stories. And we've found that in sharing stories instead of just statistics, you open up the lines for communication to where it's a lot more safe to talk about, and you feel comfortable doing it.